Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I will be briefing about FIN5063-1W2A, which mostly covers a review on Starbucks annual report. If you cross check your email, it consists of Starbucks annual report and the document structure and briefing document. In this video, I will help you to understand how the document should be written. The document structure should be given as follows. You are supposed to use the same structure and you are supposed to create the document using APA7 format. The first section of the document is we are supposed to define each and every section of the Starbucks annual report. Let me show you the annual report. Different sections of annual reports are given here. From the table of contents you can identify. The first section, business, speaks about what kind of business the organization is doing. Second section, risk factors. It discusses about different type of risk factors that are experienced by the organization. In the same way, there are different sections. Almost 16 items are there in the table of contents. You can select most of the elements and you can discuss about them. Okay, it is okay. Even it is okay if you select some at least 10 sections and define them. Okay, so it is very important that you mention what is the section the document contains and what is the purpose of using that section in the document. Okay, so make sure you use at least 10 sections to complete the first section of the report. Use at least 200 words of content. Okay, at least 200 word content to complete this activity. Right, so here clearly mention the name of section and the purpose of name and purpose of each section in the document. So after completing this, let us start understanding the second section of the report. Second section of the report is all about defining the importance of data that is presented in the annual report. See, usually annual report consists of total performance of the organization in the last annual year, in financial year. So the details are very helpful to different types of people like investors, customers, employees, and sponsors and business owners of the organization. Okay, based on the annual report and the information that is provided, we will be understanding how the company will be grown in the last year and how it is planning for the next few years. Okay, so anyhow, there are some important questions that are asked as a part of this section. You are supposed to discuss these sections. So it contains of business details. So we will be writing how important it is to know business details. Then next one is how important it is to understand management discussion. Then how important it is for an organization to present financial statement and any other information related to the activity can be written. Okay. Some generic information can also be written. Okay. So the purpose is we are supposed to address how important it is to provide data by the organizations in the annual report. What is the purpose of providing the data and how important such data is to its audience that should be addressed. Next question is who wants to see it? This is all about the audience. There will be different type of audience to the annual report as it was mentioned earlier. It consists of investors, sponsors, business owners, and customers, employees, all the stakeholders that are associated with the organization, who can influence the organization and by which others can influence it. Okay, so people who can influence the organization are management, sponsors, investors, and employees of the organization. And who gets influenced include the investors that made investment in the organization. Because if we lose some investment because of reduced share market, it can be understood. Okay, so like this, you are supposed to identify at least four audience to the organize this annual report and brief who are they and what is their purpose of using the data. Okay, that makes this section satisfied. Next one, what are you seeing as a key factors of the future Starbucks? So for this section, you are supposed to read the annual report. So rather than reading complete annual report, my suggestion is go to annual report, click Control F and use future now. So make sure you cross check whether that statement speaking about futures. Means in investment there are different type of ways we invest. We also invest in futures. It's an instrument name. But you should understand in future how the organization is planning. For that, maybe initial few sections, maybe from say page number 9, you can find some details related to the future plans of the organization that you can mention. Okay, so there are certain statements from chapter 9, page number 9 to 19, 20. Some like there are several areas where a future word is mentioned. Using that word and reading the paragraph in which that word present, it is possible for you to understand what kind of future prospects organization is planning for. Make sure you write about them. You can write some important elements related to that. Next one is determining the growth percentage. Okay, so when compared to previous years, how the organization got improved. Related to that detail has to be presented here. So if you go to the document, go to table of contents, and here you can see management's discussion. So you can see this is item number 7, management's discussion and analysis of financial condition and results of operation. Usually every annual report contains this. In this section, the manager of the accounts manager or manager of the business of the organization will discuss about how the organization performed in the last financial year. In this, some sections will be highlighted. These are the financial highlights. You can mention about all these things, how it got influenced. Okay. So you can also speak about if you are aware of financial statements and other things, you can also speak about assets and liabilities of the organization and how organization is performing. Okay, make sure you write each section 200 words. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. So you please write each section 200 to 250 words. That's fine. Okay. So that's all about the document. So make sure you follow the instruction and fix it in a better way. Okay. So this is all about the FIN5063 W2A document. Okay. So make sure you change the headings according to your need, according to your understanding. Then make sure you write as it was explained in that document so that it won't be out of the context. Okay, make sure you are in the context and write expected number of words and use expected explained approach to complete the document. Thank you very much. All the best.